Hey everyone, welcome back. I wanted to give a quick update on the tower build for the istabreeze wind turbine. So what the hell is that thing there? Well, that is the subframe that's going to go into the ground buried in concrete for the tower to attach onto. The costs for this project are getting a bit out of hand, so I dug out every bit of scrap metal that I had in the shed, and this was the end result. Oh, and yes, that is 2-car wishbones welded onto the front there. I figured they'd spread the load over a wider area. So let's have a look at how this works. Okay, so this is the end collar that goes onto the bottom of the tower, and it just slots in there like so. There's 4 nuts welded on underneath here and 4 bolts down through here so it can bolt into place. And then if we want to take the tower down for maintenance or repairs or in extreme weather, we can unbolt it and just tip the tower back down over to ground level. We're making the tower out of these 3 steel bars. Each one is 6 meters long, 42 millimeters outer diameter and 37 millimeters inner diameter, which exactly matches the neck of the istabreeze generator. Now one of these on its own is very flexible, it's not going to do the job, but what we're going to do is weld them all along the seams so that they're one solid rigid structure. Speaking of welding, another issue we're having is this 10-year-old Aldi arc welder here that I'm using. The cursed thing, it spits and bites worse than a sexually frustrated llama. And ultimately the only thing getting frustrated is me, but I suppose the less said about that the better. So anyway, let's crack on. I'll show you where this is going to go and we'll get it buried in concrete. So this is the pit where the concrete's going to get filled and that frame will get submerged down into, with a longer bar of the back of the frame going down a bit further into the hole. All those bits of rebar there are 3 foot long. There's about a foot sticking up above ground still, so there's 2 foot down buried into the ground, so hopefully that'll hold the whole thing together and stop it getting pulled out. Okay, that's all the quick cement I've got for today. I'm going to have to pick up a few more bags during the week and finish it off, get a nice smooth level on it. Next job we have to get done today is just set up the control box and the battery connections ready for when the tower is getting put into place. This is our control box for the wind turbine. Super simple to set up, only 5 connections in it, and we're going to put it right up here. So let's go. That was incredibly simple. Took all of about 15 minutes to do. So let's take a closer look. We open up the box. Positive connection comes in here to the trip. Battery earth just in there. It's 2 connections just for today. When we connect the wind turbine, they'll just go there, there and there in these 3 blocks. And that's it, 5 connections in the whole board. It is so simple. Fuse in the system then, we've got a 60 amp fuse, and then our positive goes on down to the battery. How you know about what way to fuse it or what strength fuse to use, divide the watts by the volts and that'll give you your expected amps. So this is rated for 1600, so let's just type in 1600 divided by 24 volts because it's a 24 volt system. Oh, that can't be a good sign. Oh no. Oh well, it is what it is. Now comes the moment of truth. Let's connect it to the batteries and see what happens. Oh yeah, we have lights. Let's take a closer look. So that's just giving me whatever the batteries are at there now, 23.4 because it's a cloudy day outside. We're a bit down on juice today. So guys, that's it for this week's update. I hope this inspires you guys out there to get into producing your own alternative energy. I know that might look like a bit of a bird's nest, but it's actually really simple stuff. So stay tuned till next week when we'll actually get the istabreeze turbine up into the air, and we'll see is my DIY tower good enough, and get an idea of how this thing actually performs once it's up there. Until then, don't forget to like and subscribe with notifications on, and I'll see you next week. Y'all take care.